Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, happy Wednesday to you all. We have got a whole lot of music to get through today, so let's get into them properly. And citizens, it is almost time for the NCT 2023 release. Oh, these are always great fun. I love the full unit comebacks. We didn't get one last year. We were robbed of one last year, and I was really hoping we'd get one, considering how much I love and adore Beautiful off of 2021. In fact, to this day, I can confidently say, hand on heart, that 2021's Beautiful is my favorite NCT song of all time. Full stop. Across all of the units. I adore that song. And, I wish we got something along those lines last year, but we never got an NCT 2023. Or 2022. But we are getting a 2023, and this is the pre-release Golden Age, because the full album, I think, drops next week. Which is unfortunate for me because I'm moving. In fact, by the time this video goes out, in 48 hours time, I will not be living in this house anymore. So, that'll be fun. But yeah, I'll still be in the process of moving a house and I won't be able to watch it, which is very sad because ever since this got announced, I've been really looking forward to it. But, we'll settle for the pre-release for now. This will be two things for me today. This will be a great way to just hear all the members' voices together. And two, this will be a test to see how much more NCT I now can facially recognize. Because I'm pretty confident with the Dream members. I'm somewhat confident with 127. I still oftentimes get Jaehyun or Jungwoo backwards, which is not good for me. Wavy is just going to be an absolute mess, just because I have not had a Wavy comeback since Phantom, and that was at like the very beginning of the year. And I barely knew any of the members to begin with. And in fact, I don't even know how many members are in this 2023 comeback now. With Seungchan and Shotaro, who were part of 2021, but now they're in the Rise lineup. But are they still part of the NCT umbrella now and things like that? I don't know what's happening. Essentially, this is going to be a whole lot of NCT guys on screen singing together, and it's going to really put my knowledge to the test. So, let's enjoy some music. Let's see how much knowledge I've retained. So, let's get on with it. Here we go. And for reference, I don't know what this is going to sound like. No teasers, no spoilers, or anything like that I've listened to. So, fresh first listen. So, here we go. Boom. Oh, we're going soft. Classic sample. Hello, Mr. Doyoung. Markley, where did you come from? What up, Geno? Those middle two, I had no idea who they were. Oh my god, Taeyeon still has the pink hair. Whoa! Oh, they've really stayed true to this. Little Renju and Haechan duo? What an interesting sample. Was that cool? Hi, Jamin. Oh, this is going quick. Hi, Ji-sung. Okay, this is going so quick. Johnny from Chicago! But honestly, the Jungwoo, this sample is wild. It's actually really good. Jaehyun and Jaehyun together? Okay. Oh, the way it just like starts in the sample, kind of separates a little bit, and then comes back into a pretty true sample of the original is so cool. Ooh, don't do it. Don't do the blah. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, it's a ballad. It's an NCT ballad, and they've done it properly. Ooh. Also, why can I not think of what that sample is called? It's... I've played this before. Like, for reference, I grew up playing violin in classical orchestra. I should know what this song is. I've freaking played it. Oh. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go find it before I drive myself insane. Okay, I'm gonna give you a warning up front. This is gonna be a long reaction because we're gonna run through the song again because there's too many things to talk about. I have gone and looked it up. Boy, I took a lot more searching than I thought. But the opening piano riff that Doyoung plays, and that's sampled throughout the entire song, is like the moment in Beethoven's Adagio Cantabile. It's movement 2 from Sonata Pathétique, and it's spectacular. I love the way it's interwoven into it, and in fact, through my research, I found out it's the same or pretty much the same production team as Red Velvet's Feel My Rhythm, which of course sampled Bach's Air on G, and was probably one of the best instances of a classical sample in recent pop music. So, with that being said, I'm not surprised at how well the Sonata Pathétique has been sampled in this. I love it. I love how much that main melody is like the point. It's like the backbone of the melody, especially in the choruses. Like I mentioned it earlier when we were listening through it for the first time, but the way the chorus starts as the Pathétique, the main melody kind of like separates from what the original is, and then eventually finds itself back to the true original melody of movement 2 of the Sonata Pathétique. And I think that's wonderful. I think that is tremendous. And as someone who grew up around classical music, this ticks all the right boxes for me. Especially, classical music, classical sample, a ballad, it doesn't get any better than this. So, we're gonna run through this part for part once again, and just kind of waffle over it again. So, here we go. I love this muted feel the piano has too. Yeah, the way he vocalizes the final part of this intro riff is so nice. And then SM do SM things and do the mid-song genre switch, don't they? Hi, Mark. Like, this is... The thing is, I think true, like, long-time NCTzens have grown to get, like, expect something like this. It's kind of what a lot of the comments are saying, especially the English-speaking ones, are like, oh, that is so NCT of them to just, Or that's very SM of them to just have Doyoung just start the song really pretty and then just mark, boom. And in hindsight, yes, I probably should have expected something like this, but when I'm feeling the pathetique, I'm going to be feeling it. I'm not expecting breakdown, boom, Mark Lee in your face. It's like, am I mad at it? Nah, not really. Because I know, well, now I know, at least, that we're gonna get the Sonata Pathetique later down the road, but... Those two, after Mark, I'm gonna need to look into it to figure out who they are, because I'm pretty sure I haven't come across them. I mean, I'm guessing they're wavy guys. Again, I don't know if I'm correct on that, but... throw it over to Geno one time, and then Mr. NCT himself. It's really interesting, the song structure of this, because it's kind of like the reverse of Beautiful, because you have to wait until the post-bridge to get a rap verse in Beautiful, but now the entire first verse is rap, and you don't have to wait until the end of the song for the rap verse now, which is, you know, this one's for the rap fans out there. So I like that it's different from Beautiful that way. The chords are jazzy. Let me rephrase that. The chords and like the shape of the chords is almost jazz-esque in a way. And that's so interesting. I'm also guessing that's Xiaojun, just based off of his voice, but just the way the harmony around him grows is so interesting, because it's not a pop harmony. Also, the Sonata Pathétique is coming back again. And then going 1-2 with two vocalists here. Get the Dreamies involved now. Oh, they gave 10 the number 10. I didn't clock that the first time around. And then Chanla kind of appears at the back, right? Yeah. That harmony is great. It's almost choir-esque, that harmony. Something about it. Like, the harmonies in the song do not scream pop music harmonies to me, and I love it because of it. It really does feel almost like a choir piece in a way. And it's so different to what, like, a pop ballad would be. And I love that it stands out in that way. Also, is that... Who are you? I know you don't sing coming into this line. You just kind of appear and you look glorious, but who are you? Is that Kun? And then verse 2, we're back into the rap verse again. Yeah, quick transitions between the rappers in the second verse. I think the verse itself is shorter than verse 1, if I remember correctly, and that kind of brings in the need to keep switching up the members a little bit, but... oh my goodness, my blinds are about to fall out. Anyways, the second rapper in this sequence, between Jaemin and Jisung. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Are you another wavy member that I don't know? Keep her moving. And then Johnny from Chicago. What up? having like 2/3 of DJJ on this really smooth pre-chorus, and then essentially like replacing Doyoung for 10 in this works so well. Like Jungwoo and Jaehyun does this really smooth music really well. We learned that through DJJ, but then you throw in 10 and his like kind of sharp high vocal. I mean, Doyoung's got a pretty sharp high vocal, but Ten's vocal is a different kind of sharp and high, right? It just kind of punches into the song really well, and they blend so well together. Like, go again. And then, second chorus. And of course, you can't mistake Haechan there on the main. Oh, that harmony is spectacular. I will never grow tired of that. This bridge, very interesting blend of the two. Like you either get really harsh rap or you get really smooth vocal. You don't get an in between. And in a way, kind of identifying NCT as like the really smooth vocal and the really harsh rap, and you kind of like switch them back and forth is kind of how I perceived NCT in a way. So the kind of similarities within the music and the choice of the music in this bridge and how I perceived NCT from the beginning, I like the duality there. It's very nice. I'm also never going to complain about a Chandler vocal moment. Okay. I know this has been done many a times before, but having a back and forth like 1-2 vocal duo in like the peak of the song with Doyoung and Moon Tae-il is so unfair. Like, that is the final chorus is like the biggest moment in the entire song. That is when everything gets cranked up to 11. And, you know, there's me thinking, I wonder when Tail's gonna jump in the song. And of course he jumps in and it's the vocal moment of the song, and it's those two together, right? That's just not fair. If you watch me, like, watch along with Doyoung's Imogen Service episode, you'll know how much, like, I grew to really appreciate Doyoung and his vocals. But my god, Moon Tae-il, behave yourself. That kick up into that higher here is chef's kiss. Ending it a cappella is not fair. Oh, it takes me back to chamber choir days. And the harmony is so rich and it's so nice, and you just get a full kaleidoscope of vocal color in it. Like that is the kind of vocal harmony that will take you to church. Like that is a church choir level harmony. That is a chamber choir level harmony. And this is a pop ballad. Even like there are groups out there who do a really good vocal harmony. Like I'm thinking groups like B2B that are just like kind of known for being vocal kings in a way. They will be challenged to match a harmony of this level. And this is a ballad. This is a pop ballad with a hefty amount of rap thrown into it. And yet they've still managed to throw in a vocal of that nature. Oh! Get me off of this page, man. I can't deal with this anymore. Oh. I love a classical sample in music. Especially as someone who grew up playing classical music, it just hits home for me. It's relatable for me, especially with the Sonata Pathétique is a song that I'm very familiar with, having played along with it. My mother's a piano player who's played this before. Getting everyone from NCT together on a song like this, it's essentially like a big collaborative stage in a way, right? And I love collaborative stages like this, especially with groups with such iconic and different colors like Dream. Like Dream 127 and Wavy all have three very different styles of music to them. And yet they've come together and made something this cohesive and really just absolutely gorgeous. And that's the beauty of these NCT insert year name here projects, is that you're gonna get something you will never get from a unit release. And I love it. And this is essentially everything that I want it to be. And if this is the pre-release, if this is the B-side, how good is that title track going to be? That's it. That's it for me. Thank you all for bearing with me. I know this went on for a very long time. This was a long ramble. Like, I mean, the fact that we went through the song twice, I think speaks volumes on how much I enjoyed this, but hopefully you enjoyed it as well. Um, I hopefully will be able to check out the full release at some point in the near future, maybe a little bit after release, but even though I might not be making a video on it the day it drops, I will be listening to this because this project is amazing and I love them to bits. Even though I kind of started the outro part, I have just clocked that. I'm pretty sure this will be the last OT, like, full unit NCT project we have in a little bit, isn't it? Because we're going to have members going off to the military soon. Like, Tail is going to start going off into the military soon, right? Oh, that's sad. Oh, that makes this even prettier. Oh, man. Oh, that just kind of made that Tail high note hit a little bit harder now. Sad. I'm sad now. But moping about Tails Enlistment will be for another day. Well, let's do this properly. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today. Let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world. Whether it be, checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness to maybe brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I'll always be a friend, an ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.